Okay, exciting day for the channel. Not at all about the product. Nothing about this. We finally have a nice overhead light. It's been a little while since I've been here, and I finally figured out. I feel like I just put things off because I'm lazy. But I was like, oh man, for a while I've been like, I just need an overhead light so I can show off the cards better. But the light in the room has been doing well enough. But as that bulb has been getting dimmer, I've noticed the video is getting harder and harder. Jack, do you mind? Do you mind? My cat is scratching the wall. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. You can scratch later. He just stared at me, like looking so sad. He's like, "Why? Oh, you're gonna jump on all my product now?" Okay, now maybe he's doing this in protest. Anyway, I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You know what? I think I finally." He really is jumping on my product in protest, buddy. I don't know how to. It's fine. I'll just leave him be. If you hear something tumble, or if you break something, you're Jack. Okay, hang on. Must you? Okay, I put him down. I may or may not cut that. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we got the overhead light now so we could actually see because the room has been getting dimmer. So I figured the best product to do this with is just one of these simple Mabosstiff EX boxes. Didn't know these were coming out. Nobody was talking about them. I can understand why. Oh, I forgot I have my... Also, I don't know because, like, I guess it doesn't really matter. I have a Fitbit now. And I was like, do I need that in the shot when I do these? I'll just take it off for now. Give my wrists some breathing room. This one's going to be a real scatterbrain one. But really, this is mostly just so we could visually see how the cards look. Because I felt like, I think since, like, Scarlet Violet started, I haven't really been at the old house for too much of it. So I haven't been able to really show off the cards in their full effect. Because I feel like they have a very unique holo pattern. As well as like just a lot of the stuff in this new set, and I really haven't been able to visualize it too well, just because like we haven't had the light. Because I feel like I've taken some of them like downstairs, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like these look really cool. I just want to see because it does add like that light bar, so we're gonna see if we need to reposition that anymore. Yeah, especially with these, because like I don't know, has anyone really been able to tell? Okay, this kind of works better. Do I need to? You know, the light kind of works. You just have to angle it the right way. That's a little better. Yeah, there we go. Now we can actually tell that there's like Cosmos foil on the bordering. Very nice. So I feel like we've gotten so many Mabosstiff promos. Do we have two now? Is this the third one? I feel like there's one in the little blister packs. And then we had one in Paldea Evolved, obviously, the shiny one. And now we also have this? Am I crazy in that? I'm also just curious too, because I'm like, is this thing, I mean, no, again, I haven't heard anybody talking about it in terms of competitive viability. But maybe they're just not talking about it for some... See, there we go. Now you can finally see the weird starry pattern on it. Look at all the rainbow to it. Ooh, this is good. I have a few different light settings, so I might mess with a few more. But for now, this looks great. This really helps make it pop. I think a white light as opposed to a yellow would be better. Because the first so many years, you got yellow light. Because that was the overhead light to the pool table I was using. So this definitely works a bit better. Yeah, now you can really see what they were going for with these. Although it seems like Paldea Evolved, I don't think they have that starry pattern on it as much anymore, do they? But we're going to really find out as I open more product what does and doesn't, because I feel like I even looked at it in the light and I didn't see it. Anyway, what does it do? Oh, cool, we can even read it still. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon deal 50 less. For double colorless, and double turbo would bring you down even more. Is that even really useful? Can we still really use that at this point? If your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 120 more. That could be useful. I just don't know what kind of dark deck this really works in. I mean, because what you're doing 220, you're still barely hitting EX's basic for a stage 1. I don't know. I don't think it's super fantastic. I can kind of understand why it's just kind of meh. If it was a lighter energy requirement, like if the 2 was for the crazy attack, then yeah, we'd be in good standings here. And you could tell this was a Paradox Rift product. I promise you will have Temporal Forces sooner than later, but for right now, we're just kind of doing this. I didn't want it to be messed up and do a brand new product, so... but I think we're feeling good. I think we're in a good spot. I have my Temporal Forces ETBs. That's probably going to be open next. And speaking of which, format is changing on, I think it's April 4th or 5th, somewhere around there. I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, that means we are losing everything prior to Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars on is going to be the new format. So I'm trying to rebuild my Golden Go deck. I've seen some people throw out ideas here, and one of the things is just because, like, I don't think I've built it since it won tournaments, and a lot of people have been playing the one of, I keep wanting to call it farewell letters, letter of encouragement. Ooh, we got something, I think. So thankfully we have an Obsidian Flames pack in here, because that's the only way to get it. And I wasn't really holding on to it, because no one was talking about it at the time, but suddenly now it's very good. So, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I just don't have any stashed away as much as I've been looking. There we go, and now we can finally see the kind of line hollow foil pattern they're going for, with it just kind of blasting across the card for some reason. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I wish there was more going on. It just feels like a very bland, basic hollow pattern, but it is nice to have it on the borders. But then again, hollows are in every pack, so it's kind of lackluster in that regard. Oh well. Yeah, the reason I scooped this up too, I was going to totally pass on it because these are, what, like 22, 23 bucks in stores now, just because of like price hike stuff. You know, my local shop wanted 12 for it, so I was like, you know what, I was like $3 a booster pack. Why not? We'll take it. And I haven't opened it yet, so I was like, screw it. We can make it. Oh, look at that. Yes, good. We can kind of show off all the different types. Showed off a basic EX, and now we can show off the ones that have wool. See, look at that. Now we can finally see that there's like texture and like some illumination to it. Yeah, cool. These are almost like the VMAXs where they have like a pattern to it, but I think these look a lot better than the VMAXs. I never really liked the like swirling air that was kind of blasting through the VMAXs. I think the terrestrialized ones look a lot cooler. Like, say what you will about the little hats. It still looks pretty good, and they do a good job of not like making it too in frame. You still kind of see the crystallized Pokemon, which is cool. Love the berries stacked up on this guy. What does he even do? Never run off. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may put those cards in your hand. If you don't, discard. No. That's weird. Okay, that's not really great. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't you slip it? Yeah, very, very garbage card, but at least we got something. And we still have 2 Paradox Rift, which feel very cheap quality for some reason. A lot thinner than the Obsidian, at least. Okay, can we do anything more out of 2 more? Oh, wow. Yeah, even the commons pop a lot more. Now we can finally see the artwork. What have I been doing for a few months? I'm sorry I subjected you all to that. That was a Deoxys in this set. I always forget that. Yeah, this is going to be much better going forward. This is a new era. I fixed the thumbnails. I fixed this after probably too long. I still just, I don't fully get the hollow pattern. But I do like Latios, so that's cool, I guess. If they were all Cosmos, I guess you need to use Cosmos for the promos. Like, the Cosmos, again, look so much better, but, like, these just don't. These just don't do it for me, these basic hollows, and maybe that's the point. I don't know. I just feel like every era had a very distinct one, and this one's just kind of bland. Like, even I still like the Sword and Shield one. I know people were... Oh, we've really gotten every type of card. We just pulled the SIR. No way. Oh my god, out of a random $11 box. Okay. Well, the profit or loss in this is going to be very funny. Yes, we got Iron Valiant with all the other Iron Pokemon in the background in the setting. Ooh, look at the illumination off the sun. That's the thing with a lot of these. I feel like the foil, they've really worked into the card artwork a lot better. Oh my god, I'm shaking a little bit. Okay, let's just put that in. I don't even know what this is holding at, but dang, I did not expect an SIR out of just like 4 boosters. Dang, bro, look how good that is. Yes. All right, well, we're off to a good start with the new lighting, and let me know if you guys want it a little bit different, if you want it a bit dimmer, brighter, whatever. I think it looks really good. Sweet. Let's do a recap on this dumb little box and just see how much that pushes us over. I'll even put it at the price that I spent. No, I'll do it at the normal market price. I feel like that's better. But just, I don't know. I'm glad that I have some shops that I could find like the cheaper stuff for a good, reasonable price. Not cheaper stuff, but like the products that I'm not really as excited for a cheaper price, because then it just is like getting booster packs for cheap. No complaining here. God, what a smart move it was to pick this up. Dang, I really almost considered just avoiding this, but wow, okay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.